Hi there, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jamie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast.
For 15 years now, we've been proudly helping breeders promote hundreds of thousands of pedigree livestock with our easy-to-use animal management-driven website software.
And let's not forget about Hired Hand Live, where over $1 million worth of livestock is sold online each year.
We're excited to bring you market trends, sales data, advice from your fellow breeders, and stories from the ranch.
Our software makes managing your website and your animals a breeze, so you can focus on what you love.
So let us handle your digital chores while you tune in to another episode of From the Pasture with Hired Hand.
Today, we're talking about the upcoming Great Northern Longhorn Classic. Our guest and sale hosts, Mast with Painted Outlaw Ranch and Dan Huntington with 5D Ranch and Huntington Sales will give us the inside look at the cattle and other details for the weekend. Be sure to visit hiredhandlive.com where you can view all the consignments, get detailed information, and place your bids. You can also check out the consigners' websites powered by Hired Hand to learn more about their programs. If you're excited to hear about the sale, the consignments, and cheese, stay tuned. We've got the full rundown. Hi, Dan and Allie. How are you?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm doing it great. It's super humid here. Hopefully it's not as humid in Wisconsin.
Well, get ready for it. It's been pretty warm up here, but next week's supposed to cool down. I think we're going to have a beautiful week for the sale. Let some of your southern folk get out of some of the heat and enjoy some beautiful northern weather.
So you both have lived in Wisconsin all of your lives, right?
I have.
So you're true like Wisconsians or Wisconsinites, or do we just call you cheeseheads?
Cheeseheads works.
Well, you Wisconsinites, let's stay with, yeah. I'll go with that.
Okay, we'll go there. So are you a cheesehead when you're a Packer fan? Are they related or just not related at all?
Well, I think, obviously the greatest NFL team in the United States of America does reside in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So if you're a resident of Wisconsin, you fall into the cheesehead thing because you're just obviously a Packers fan because there is no other team.
Oh, wow. Bold words. Yeah. All right. We'll see how those Cowboy fans feel about that.
Oh, they will.
Oh, goodness. So how many years have the two of you had Longhorns of your own?
I've been in Longhorn since 2002 is when I started with 2003 actually, when I started with my first original 3 Longhorns.
Okay. Allie?
We started in 2009, but we had unregistered stock then. We switched to registered stock in 2018.
Okay. So almost, if my math is mathing, a little over 30 years combined for the two of you.
Yeah, exactly. Close to.
And Allie, you have twin girls. Are they active with your Longhorns?
Very active. They help us do chores every day, and they halter break a couple head every year as well. And they have a couple cows themselves that they pick and choose breedings on, and got a nice little herd going. So
that's awesome. So the two of you have been the face or the host of this sale since it's been in Gresham. How many years has it been at this location?
Oh, what is it? I believe it's our 5th or 6th maybe here in Gresham. It's a total of 10 years, I want to say. We started
9
originally.
Years.
9 years it is? Okay.
Yep, this year's 9 years, yep.
So we've been in Gresham 4 then? Or 5? 5 must be.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I think so.
The years
like
kind of
2020.
blend together.
Yeah.
They kind of blend together, the years. So
that makes sense. I think it's 5 years. Yeah.
So you all have created quite the buzz, I would say, behind this sale. I think anytime when you can have people outside of your general region coming to your sale, it shows that you've, definitely put in a lot of hard work. But it didn't start there. You started out really, really small, and I believe the first sale started at Dave Belgren's.
Yeah, it did. It started down in I forgot the name of the town, by Portage. And yeah, it started out super small. The first year we were there, Joe and Ethan were, joking around, and they'd be like, "Well, you'll be really getting somewhere when you get to 10 trailers here." Well, now we've got 10, 12 acres of trailers parked in the yard. So it's come an awful long ways. Obviously, we added the Futurity. I think that brought a lot of extra people in. Just, generally, we travel all over the country. We're doing other sales, and it's sometimes people have to slow it down. You have to build. I really believe, like, especially these regional events, it's okay to start small and build on it. And as you do a good job and learn more about it, that's really how your sale starts to grow, I believe.
So when you first started this sale 9 years ago, what was the intention behind having a sale? Was it just for you, the local people, to sell cows, or was it to grow the association? What was the main goal, I guess, behind it?
My goal and belief behind it all the time has been to grow our association. It's not as much about us selling our local cows. I mean, we've been able to introduce a lot of good quality, high-end genetics from throughout the country by people consigning in. And we've grown our membership, Allie, I want to say probably 5-6 new members every year that we've had this sale.
Yes.
We've grown the GNTLA. There's new faces every year. I mean, there's new volume buyers every year. And that's really the goal behind these regional events. I mean, kind of emulate it and copied, what Gravitz were able to do with, the cherry blossom sale and East Coast, or excuse me, the G&G Fall Classic. Ann's going to rip my eyes out. We need to edit that, Jamie.
We're going to leave that.
You are deleting that. But that's a big thing. I mean, and that's what they did. I mean, they focus on bringing in other genetic package, other people into their region, but the real focus is bringing in the new breeders and buyers in your own state, your own region. And I think that's what we've been trying to accomplish. And I feel like we've done a good job with it, with the amount of people we've added to our association.
So besides having the sale, what other things have you done to try to grow the association, or is it just solely been through the sale? Like, what other types of promotion, I guess, do you do around the area?
Well, we do have the website, and we've been at the Midwest Horse Fair. We've done Farm Technology Days. We've done several different things and some advertising. But honestly, the sale has generated more results than anything we've ever done. One of the ventures that we'd like to go into, and it won't happen this year anymore, it was too late, but we're looking at going into like the World Dairy Expo in Madison next fall. There is 60,000 plus people that roll through that, and they're all cattle people already, and they're all into showing and stuff. And I really think we've seen a lot of dairy farmers as they transition out of showing and stuff across the country or raising dairy cattle. They want something different, and they get in. There's an awful lot of them in the East Coast that were retired dairy farmers that are in the Longhorn business now. So I think it's a great area to look at next.
Well, and it seems like you've always done a really good job with the sale to keep the animals right around 50. That seems to be you found the sweet spot for the number of consignments for your sale.
Yeah, I think that's what works. I mean, for a couple of reasons. I mean, you don't want to have too much. I mean, it's supply and demand. If you got just way too much supply, obviously your prices are going to, reflect in that. Same token, I've only got so many pens,
Yeah.
At the end of the day. I'm about done buying panels for a couple of years, I hope. So, we've got, with the Futurity, we've got 160 animals in the Futurity and 50 cows in the sale. That, when you start pushing up over 200 and you're setting up all these pens and tearing them down and stuff, you'll understand. If people have done it, they know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a lot of work.
So what are some of the things that you've changed from, let's say, like the first couple of sales that you've had until now? Like, I know the location has changed, but are there other things that you have changed for the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, the location has changed, obviously, number one. And, them adding the Futurity, that was a big step. I mean, the first year, I think in COVID year, we just did a small Futurity just to test the waters. and it went over really, really well. So, I mean, that was a big part of it. We've added all the things such as the Friday night party. I mean, we have the big fish fry. Captain's Cove Resort comes out. They do the fish fry right at the ranch. We have a band outside, tent, and a lot of camaraderie. So with it outside, everybody can enjoy themselves. It's not so blaring loud that you can't talk. And I mean, that's what Longhorn people like to do, is sit around, visit, and have a couple beers and fish and enjoy themselves, and plenty of cheese to eat. Can't forget that.
And a variety of cheeses at that.
Absolutely. We have a lot of the different types of fresh Wisconsin cheeses. And then we'll have Saturday will be the deep fried cheese curds. I mean, that alone, is what a lot of people come for, the deep fried cheese curds.
Well, and I think if I remember right, it's the maple cheese that everyone has to race to before Mike Willinger can get his hands on it, because I think that's the stuff that he really likes.
No, Mike's the salami cheese. He's after the salami cheese.
Okay.
It was Wayne Manning that kind of gorged himself on the maple cheese.
Okay. What are some things that you all, as sale host, wish consigners knew or wish that they did either before or during the sale?
That they knew or what they wish they did? First and foremost, how about getting your stuff in on time? That would be amazing.
Fantastic. But also, if you're from Michigan or Texas, TB test every animal getting on your trailer.
Yes, absolutely. We went around a little bit last year with the state veterinarian. She was pretty nice about everything. We did have a couple little issues. We worked through them. And I just recently talked to her. She will be there again. So everything that's getting unloaded, like Allie said, if you're Michigan or Texas, we're not picking on you guys, but it's just the rules. Every animal, show, whatever, transit has to have TB. Absolutely no ifs, ands, or buts. We cannot unload them if we don't have TB tests.
Is that for every single animal, sale, futurity, transit?
Sale, futurity, transit, anything from Michigan or Texas. Wisconsin, you got to remember, is a huge dairy state, and a lot of our economy revolves around the dairy industry. So they're extremely careful, and maybe to the point of being overboard with health requirements. But everybody else in the United States, we're good with. But unfortunately, right now, Texas and Michigan, we definitely got to have TB on. So,
well, let's jump into the schedule of events for the weekend. Tell us what's happening on Thursday.
All right, Thursday, cattle arrive all day long. Thursday, actually, some are coming on Wednesday. Thursday evening, I'm meeting actually with Pine Hills Golf Course once again. We'll have a Thursday evening get together at the golf course. They basically shut down the whole clubhouse for us. Jeremy and his crew out there will put us together some kind of buffet type thing so everybody can kind of move through kind of quickly. Everyone's invited. We'll be posting it here once I get everything hammered out. And you can give us a rough count. Nothing that's absolutely committal, but if you want to come up and join us up there that night. Last year, I think we had about 130 people show up for the Thursday night, and it's a good time. It's a really beautiful place, and they have real good food, and it's a great time for everybody to get together.
And what time should they be there if they're interested?
So what we do is, by the way they've got it set up, it's anywhere between like 6 and 9 o'clock. Okay. So we do set it up kind of buffet-ish style, so people can kind of come, eat, go if they want to go, or stick around. And if you're getting in a little bit later with cattle or whatever, you still should have time to get there. It's only 5 minutes away from the ranch too. So. And
who do they RSVP to?
We'll put it out on Facebook, and it'll come back to, because Allie likes more jobs. We'll have it go to Allie.
Poor Allie. She's always getting volunteered for things.
Oh, she's such a trooper. She's such a good sport. She's always happy.
That's right.
Okay, so that wraps up Thursday. How about Friday? What time does everything start?
Allie, what time are we starting on Friday?
Friday, noon? Noon the futurity starts?
Yep.
How many entries do you have this year?
159, 160, 161, somewhere in that neighborhood, I believe we're at.
So how many classes do you have them broken out into?
There's 9 heifer classes and 5 bull classes.
Very nice.
Yep.
And how about judges this year?
How about them judges this year? Do you want to take it, Allie, or should I? We've got.
Oh, have you changed them on me this time?
No, I haven't.
I think that happened last year. You changed the judges on me during this.
I did not. So we got Guy and Charlotte Cody, Dan Grove. So that's our East Coast connections. We got Mr. Sean Sayers coming up from Missouri, the main man of the BNC. And then we have Savannah Smith from the East Coast, also Leonard New River Ranch.
And after the futurity, there is the Friday night Midwest Fish Fry that will also have cheese curds. What time does that start?
6 o'clock.
6 p.m.
Uh-huh.
And then are you guys doing karaoke for the band, or who do you have coming?
I believe you're singing, aren't you?
Yeah, nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah. No, we've got Drive West is the name of the band. KJ Schreiber, a local guy and stuff like that. They do a really nice job. They'll be playing from I think I got them playing from 6 to 9 or something like that. So, and it should be a nice evening out.
So on Saturday, Allie, I think you were part of the group that wanted to start the Little Cheesers Haltered Show. What time do you all have that starting on Saturday?
We will start that at 9 a.m. We will have 2 classes again, the 10 and under for kids just wanting to get out there in the show ring and talk to the judge. And then we'll have the 11 and over, which will be a judged showmanship class. The winner will receive a buckle. Dan's niece is going to be doing the judging. She has shown at the World Dairy Expo and things. And also part of the Little Cheesers, the Source is sponsoring a youth judging contest during the futurity that the kids will judge a heifer class and a bull class, and whoever is closest to the judges' scores will win a prize.
Very nice. That's a fun little activity for the kids this year. I know they've been doing that at some of the other futurities that we've been through throughout the year, and it seems like the kids really, really enjoy that.
Yeah, no, we're super excited to have that, and the Source has generously decided to do the whole thing for us. So yeah, we're good.
Is there anything else that you want the participants of the Little Cheesers Haltered Show to know about their animals, or what time they need to be there and that type of thing?
Last year we had quite a few people who had halter broke animals that then were available for kids. I haven't talked to anybody to know for sure, but if there's kids who are wanting to show, I'm sure we can find animals, even if they double up on some. I mean, we just want the kids out there with animals, so we're not going to get too picky on it.
Okay, and then I believe you're also allowing the futurity animals to load out on Saturday morning?
Yeah, Luke and his gang will load some of them out on Saturday morning if they would like. 10 a.m. is the hard cutoff, though. There'll be nothing else loaded until after the sale.
Okay. And when do you plan on doing the Futurity Awards?
Futurity Awards will be at 11. We'll do it. So we do kind of like a sale brunch and Futurity Awards. Well, we got like 10 a.m. down. So if everything goes right, 10 to 10:30, 11 o'clock. So we can be wrapped up. The sale kicks off right at noon. So we'll get at it and get all the awards taken care of right away and have lunch and be ready to go. And that's when you can get your deep fried cheese curds, gosh darn it.
Oh, they're on Saturday, not on Friday.
Saturday is the deep fried cheese curds.
Okay. And are you having a High Point heifer and High Point bull again this year?
Yes, we are.
And our sponsors are, Allie?
They are R3 Hilltop and Crown Creek Cattle.
Mr. Phil Norwood and the Tewksbury's. So
very nice. Okay, so let's talk about the sale that starts at noon. Who do you have listed for the sale day contacts?
We have Joe, but Joe doesn't necessarily always answer his phone. So, yeah, we always have Jamie at hired hand that'll answer the phone. So
we'll make sure Joe has his phone charged up and ready to go on Saturday for those people.
Okay, we'll make sure Joe actually answers right
on. Okay, and then the auctioneer pedigree reader.
I don't know who do we get this year. No, I'll be the auctioneer, and once again, the infamous Chasey V. Vasut will be my color commentary man.
And you mentioned Luke. For those who don't know who Luke is, he's the ringleader of the back crew. Who else helps him out?
Well, of course, the man Aman. Ammon definitely is back there. And who could forget Rodeo? Rodeo's out there. Everybody knows and loves Rodeo. Plus, he'll probably be your Friday night entertainment dancing. Great. We've got a great group of guys that have been working in the back for quite a few years. AJ Melberg helps out in the back. I'm trying to think of all the guys that are there. Kevin Helmuth and a bunch of local guys that we have been handling the cattle for quite a few years. They do a great job. They'll definitely take care of your cattle. You got nothing to worry about back there. So.
Well,
and wait, and all of Allie's family will be back there moving them too. So. I want to go back to one other thing about with the Futurity too, something new that we added this year. So this year, all the hay and water is going to be supplied for sale and Futurity animals. So we're taking care of the hay. You don't have to pay for hay and stuff. AJ's bringing us loads of hay. So we'll get your cattle fed. We're going to have a crew out back taking care of that. So.
And I know that there's always people at the sale who will step up and haul, if somebody, needs help hauling. But do you have any designated haulers that you know for sure will be there?
Cody James has contacted us, and I believe he's going to be there. So for bigger loads, he'll definitely be there. We've got people going east, west, south, north, I don't know about north. Well, the guys from Canada did call me, so we possibly do actually have them going north to Canada. So, okay.
And I'm sure there's always somebody. Well, and there's always somebody coming from Texas, Oklahoma area, so that shouldn't be an issue either.
Definitely.
So your sponsors that you have, it seems like everyone is eager to get their hands on one of the benefits of being a sponsor from your sale, the infamous cheese wheel.
Absolutely. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, you want to talk about the sponsors that you have this year?
I'll let Allie go for that.
You want to list them?
That's up to you.
We can list them. The Point Ranch, Widespread Ranch, Laidback Ranch, Sunhaven Farms, Hangin' J Longhorns, Hubble Longhorns, DCT Cattle, Tommy Farms, G3 Ranch, LTJ Longhorns, Double T Ranch.
The Travis Johnson. I'm sorry, I wanted to throw that in there.
Travis Johnson. Lazy J Longhorns, Leonard New River Ranch, Rockin' AF Ranch, Diamond C Ranch, Bartline Barrels, Lonesome Pines Ranch, Dylan and Ryan, Allison Kitchenliner. You should just take her last name.
Yeah.
Luke and Jackie Moltop, Cold Copper Ranch, Dave Belgood, M7 Longhorns, G&A Country Club Ranch, and H&B Longhorns.
Well, along with getting the cheese wheel, being a sponsor, they have some other perks as well, but they also get cheese bucks. Can you explain what cheese bucks are?
Can anyone really explain what cheese bucks are? No, So cheese bucks are just a fun little thing. We give them back the cheese bucks that we actually produce. We have like regular money dollar amounts on them, and they can use them all weekend on anything. They can buy cattle with them. They can use them in the Calcutta. They can use them for silent auction stuff. You can use them for pretty much anything you want. And they get dollar value then, so.
And they're only valid for the current year.
Correct, Mark Allen. If Mark's listening.
So your list of consigners, it seems like it maybe grew a little bit from last year. And if my memory is right, I think you also have quite a few first-time consigners this year.
Yeah, we definitely do. We've got some new consigners. Like every year we get some different ones. Some can't make it, some can. And so, yeah, we've definitely grew the list a little bit.
So the couple that come to my mind would be Crown Creek. Are they new this year?
They were there last year, but they didn't consign, right? They were here for Futurity.
First year consigning. What about Savannah? Was this her first year consigning?
I think Savannah consigned last year.
Last year. I think so. I know she was there last year, but I can't exactly remember if she consigned or not.
And I know Chase has been there every single year, but I don't know if he's consigned. So this year might be his first time.
Yeah, he consigned like the first year. I think we had it.
Okay, all right.
And I think Travis Johnson. I think that this will be his first consignment.
This is his first year. Yeah.
All right. And then the only other two that I could think of would maybe be Randy Murray with New Age and Cold Copper.
Oh, yeah. Cold Copper was there last year. Did Callie bring something last year? I don't remember. They had animals in the Futurity, though. But yeah, that's right. We forgot about Randy. Yeah, Randy, this will be his first time consigning to it, as well as Chris Hesse, PCT.
Oh, okay. And then, of course, you have your veterans who have consigned every single year, as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we really thank those guys for their support all the years. John and Christy Randolph, they were there like for the first event, big supporters. Mike and Jamie Tomey, I mean, they've been with us the whole time. Joe has been there every year. Hudson's been there every year for us. Sunhaven, Jay's been around forever. Tom Smith and Mark Hubble. I mean, we really appreciate it. We really appreciate all the Michigan support we get too. I mean, great bunch of people over there. We try to reciprocate when we can be there too. That's how it works. I mean, it's definitely, back and forth. So I think that's, we like I said, once again, we really appreciate all the support we get every year. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody, Allie. Oh, Lawinger. Yeah. Jim Lawinger. Jim and Ainsley, they've been up here, I think, every year just about too. So we definitely appreciate them. Josh Shaw, he's been with us all the time. So yeah, great bunch of people. So we appreciate them.
And now let's hear from our advertisers.
Do you sometimes feel like you're the only one who doesn't have it all figured out? Rural life can be isolating, but it doesn't have to be.
Welcome to Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, the podcast for women who are craving connection, laughter, solidarity, camaraderie, and just overall encouragement in your everyday life and dreams.
Each week, your hosts, Annalise, that's me, and Courtney will cover topics such as farm life, mom life, making money online, side hustles, hobbies, sharing on social media, jobs off the farm, and so much more.
Us rural gals need to stick together, so saddle up for some fun, real, and unsolicited advice and stories from our everyday farm lives.
Grab a drink. We're Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, and we're here to help. Listen wherever you find podcasts.
When it comes to buying and selling livestock, trust is everything. At Hired Hand Live, we have a platform that breeders and buyers rely on, whether participating in a live auction, an internet-only event, or hosting their own online auction. Our secure, user-friendly system ensures that your bid counts, and every transaction is backed by our commitment to integrity.
Whether you're a part of a consignment sale or planning your own internet auction, Hired Hand Live connects breeders and buyers live and online. Discover why breeders trust us with their livestock auctions. Visit hiredhandlive.com today.
Looking for top quality Longhorns and a taste of true Texas spirit? Look no further than Cantera Cattle Company. Our passion for Longhorns shines at Old Gringo Ranch, where tradition meets excellence. Visit us online at CanteraCattleCompany.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest updates and ranch life fun. Ready to experience it yourself? Schedule your visit by emailing canteracattle@gmail.com. Remember, God is great, Longhorns are good, and life is crazy.
Are you a new Longhorn breeder eager to educate yourself on market trends and sale prices? Stay in the loop with our text messages. Get the latest updates, events, and insider tips on all things Longhorns delivered straight to your phone.
Stay informed by texting website to 888-700 888-8131, then reply with Longhorns. That's website to 888-700-8131. Sign up today and take your breeding program to the next level.
From the Pasture by Hired Hand is presented by R3 Hilltop Ranch. Located in Chilton, Texas, R3 Hilltop Ranch has been breeding registered Texas Longhorns since 2006. What began as 3 heifers has grown into our current herd, which you can explore on our website at r3hilltop.com. We're passionate about loud colors, longhorns, and docile temperaments, but it's the easy-keeping, low-maintenance traits of Texas Longhorns that initially attracted us and continue to drive our herd growth. In addition to livestock, we proudly offer certified Longhorn beef products. Visit r3hilltop.com/beef to learn more. Thank you for listening and enjoy exploring our ranch online at r3hilltop.com.
Well, let's talk about those animals that all your consigners have consigned to the sale. I think there's roughly 51 of them, I believe.
Yes. We had a couple scratches. I don't have all of those yet. But...
Do you know who?
About 36.
36? 36. Okay. I think that's the only confirmed one we have scratched right now, Allie.
That's the only one I know of right now, yes.
We had one sub lot 33, Casey's Matt and Charte had a sub in really, really nice heifer. Don't overlook her. I mean, definitely go to the online and take a look at her. She's really a nice heifer. Really nice heifer.
And then Dave Belgren, the original OG sale host, he has a choice lot 49. You want to talk about those animals that he has?
Oh, yeah, the A and B lot. He's got 2 young, really nice heifers. One of them is the double tough cookie. I mean, it's actually out of a cow that I owned, SW Tough Cookie, that I bought from La Pointe, and out of my bull, MC Hanging Bullseye. Really nice heifer. And then the second heifer is Hubble Satori out of a Sunhaven cow on the bottom side, which is another really nice heifer. A couple of really flashy, good-looking young heifers to choose from.
Next, we'll play Catalog Roulette.
Oh, I don't like that game.
Well, there's no choice. We get to play it today.
All
right. We're going to start with Lot 1. W.H. Heartthrob from Lazy J Longhorns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we wanted to start the sale out really solid, really good. And I mean, she is a absolute knockout of a heifer. Her horn growth is, she's just like really getting it done. And she won't be 3 until October, late October. So, I mean, this is a big time heifer. I see her, being one of our high selling heifers.
Next, we'll do Lot 8, Crown's Diamond Ring from Crown Creek Cattle, Ryan and Lacey Tewksbury.
Okay. I'm scrolling to it. Oh, she's a Delta Lucky Ace daughter. Then she's got the Mizzou ringer on the bottom. So she's got the Mizzou breeding, and that's where you're going to get your cool model type face. Delta Lucky Ace, you don't need to, talk about him a whole lot. I mean, he's the Millennium Bull on all of the bronzes that Cold Copper owned. What a great young heifer here. Once again, we definitely like these young lateral horn heifers here. So here's a really good opportunity at one.
So the next one we're going to stop at, I think everybody struggles with his last name. We'll do Lot 11, DJP Chick Flick, Dylan Fitzenmeyer with Pleasant Hill Longhorns.
Yeah, Dylan, once again, Dylan and Ryan have been great supporters of ours. They've always bring us something up that is, definitely desirable. And the sire on that little girl is a Novamax bull. I've got another heifer out of that. And I mean, he is a beautiful colored up bull that's producing a ton of horn and a ton of body and color and flash. He's a 91-inch bull, and out of one of Dylan's cows on the bottom, DJP cast iron. Dylan's been, even though he's a young man, I would consider him kind of a veteran breeder. He's been around for a while. He's raised some really nice stuff. And I mean, this heifer, when we were talking with Dylan, she really caught my eye scrolling through his website, and I said, hey, that's the one we want. And he's always, really willing to help out and bring us some great animals. So Dylan and Ryan, you're the best.
All right. Next, we'll take it down to Texas and do lot 17, M7 Icy Black from DCT Cattle with Chris Hesse.
Yeah, I mean, what a, show-stopping, beautiful cow. That's, I don't know what else to say about her, but she's just an absolute gorgeous cow. And she's out of the Riverside Black Ice cow. I mean, that was a really high dollar selling cow. Trying to think who owns the cow now. I don't know if Wayne. I think Wayne sold her.
We own her.
Oh, you own her. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, a beautiful cow. And I mean, boy, her daughter would really look good in Arkansas, Wisconsin. We're super happy that Chris is consigning a couple animals here, and hope to do them real well. I mean, that's a really sharp cow, so looking forward to that.
Well, while we're talking about Wisconsin, let's go to lot 21.
Can we just back up? I got to throw one little plug in for lot 18.
Okay,
from Matt Tommy. And I mean, I think this is going to be like their first cow that they consign and stuff. And when they sent me the picture, I'm like, yeah, that's the one we want. I mean, I love that triple twist, black and white cow. She's, a great producing cow. And I mean, I think whoever puts her eyes on her, I think she's going to do real well. She's just one of them really cool, old school, triple twist type cow. I really like her. Okay, now we can move on.
All right,
Sorry.
We'll move on to Luke and Jackie's lot 21. Dio Gunners Pretty Patsy.
Yeah, I mean, it's right out of Orrin O'Dell breeding, Nancy Dunn also breeding in there. Dio was Orrin O'Dell, for all you old folks that have been around for a while. Remember old Orrin there? Good buddy of ours. Luke purchased this cow a few years back, and I mean, this has been a really big-horned, great-bodied cow. And Allie, you want to tell them about the bonus with this cow?
She has twin heifer calves.
Right, out of our cool little bull. I forgot my own bull partner's name there, but he's a blue streaks, blue denim. That was a blue denim. Really flashy, black and white, blued up bull, if you want to call him that. And yeah, it's crazy. She's got twin little heifer calves, and they're definitely not identical, because I think one's brown and white and one's flashy black and white. So definitely a cool package. I think she should do really well.
And next we'll stop at Kimberly Bay's lot. She's with Twisted K Longhorns, lot 26, Bubba's Gypsy Sky TK.
Yeah, Bubba Toughcheck's daughter here, Kim's bringing us up. And I mean, this is a really nice, well-made. I mean, if you're looking for a cow that is a solid-bodied, good horn, good legs. I mean, if you look at the hip and stuff on the cow, a lot of rib. I mean, just a great young cow. And I mean, we definitely appreciate Kimberly bringing us this one up. It's a really nice cow for anybody out there looking for a solid cow.
We'll stop at lot 30 next. 2NR Chispa from Rock Bottom Ranch.
Yeah, this is our president of the GNTLA, Ryan Bauer. And good, flashy. Once again, we've got a lot of good young cows in here. She goes back to some Dickinson breeding on the top side and some Bandera on the bottom. Just a good all-around cow. I don't know, and she's probably going to holler at me because I don't know a lot about the bull she's bred to, the Bruce Wayne bull. I've heard of him, but I just can't put him together. So that's actually normally Chase's job. All I do is count. So...
So I know we mentioned Mike and Jamie, Tomy's son earlier. Now let's talk about Mike and Jamie's lot 38. Annex is Kelsey.
Oh yeah. This is once again another one of these Annex daughters. Mike's done amazing with these Annex animals. They're big bodied, lots and lots of horn on them, great milkers. I mean, this is a really nice, if you look at the picture of her, how her horn's rolling out and around. I don't know exactly what she measures, Mike called me and he called it a little bit short. He's like, she's just about 90, but she's 89 and some, and we're actually going to put her in the chute when she unloads, and we're going to get a total horn measurement. She's over 100 inches total horn also. And Mike and Jamie, once again, some of the nicest people you're ever going to meet in the whole industry. And they've been there for us from the beginning. I think they've been at absolutely every one of our events, and we definitely appreciate them putting in another great cow, and we hope to do them good. So.
Well, lot 42 comes from somebody who has also been with you, I believe, since the beginning. Jay and Susie Walker from Sunhaven Farms. Their lot is LTL Sassy Casanova.
Yeah. So, Jay and Suze, they've been around, with us from the beginning. I think Jay's like 86, 87 years old. I mean, he definitely married up. Suze is like in her early 40s. And no, but Jay did have a dog, and he walked her, so he taught us how to say his name. It's a Casanova daughter, which I mean, he doesn't need any introduction. And then you got the Maximilian bull on the bottom side. Just a really nice young cow once again. Well put together, and I mean, I think she'll make a great package for anybody that's looking to improve their herd. She's got a heifer baby at side by timeline. Jay has, become one of the mastermind, matings, breeders, embryo. He does a lot of embryo work. Really, and super, super good people. So we appreciate them for being there with us the whole time too.
And the last one we'll talk about is lot 45, DH Painted Lady from Denny LaPointe with LaPointe Ranch.
Oh, yeah, definitely the LaPointes. Great bunch of guys. I mean, Cody and Denny, some of the most fun people you're ever going to meet. You got a rowdy daughter. She's out of the Sarcy Ghost Dancer and stuff on the bottom. Great young cow once again. We've got just so many of these good young cows. I mean, I'm happy that, this is what helps us bring the genetics to the upper Midwest. And that's what's improving our herd up here. And once again, the LaPointes, great guys. And I'm pretty sure if you see Denny walking around, he might even have a beer in his hand most of the day. We love Denny and Cody. They're good guys, supported us well over the years. We appreciate them once again.
And the silent auction that you all are having, does that end after the sale, or when does that end?
That's an Allie question.
I think we usually cut it off like lot 20, usually somewhere right around the middle of the sale, 20, 25, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know of any of the items that are going to be in the silent auction that you want to mention?
I've heard rumors that there's going to be a old bottle of whiskey. Beyond that, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. We usually find out as we get there.
Okay. Well, I think last year there was some sort of table that was like, it was a whiskey barrel.
Oh yeah.
I think that was a hot item last year. Yeah,
that was made. Ryan's husband. We always talk about Ryan Bauer. Jay, there we go. It just slipped my mind. He's he does concrete work and stuff like that. And he had the concrete top and that on her. Yeah, that was really cool. So I'm sure they'll come up with something neat. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe they'll make another one, and Landys can go home with that one this year as well.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
So that wraps up Saturday. What time would you like all of the cows to be out on Sunday?
Obviously it's right at my house, so I mean we've got a little bit of time. By noon would be fantastic. Most people, generally speaking, by 9-10 o'clock, we're pretty well cleaned out. If it's going to be longer or later or got to be transported somewhere, I mean, just obviously let the guys out back know, or me or whatever, and we can make arrangements. We're there to help you. So.
Okay. And then I have one last thing. I'm going to put the two of you on the spot. It's called Fast Five. I will list a characteristic of a Longhorn, and you can tell me, pick one animal out of the sale that we have not already talked about. So the first one is name a black and white animal.
That we haven't talked about?
That we have not talked about.
The Randolphs, the Chocolate Delight, lot 8-ish, something like that.
Lot 5, Chocolate Delight, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Super young, cool little heifer there.
All right. The next one is Twist.
The Twist. I mean, we've got a lot of them in there with Twist and stuff. But I kind of cheated, and I didn't cheat. But we talked a little bit about Matt Tommy's. I mean, I think that's the twistiest horn one. It wasn't originally on our first list, but I talked about it already, so I can't use that cow. Huh?
No, you can't. You got to pick a different one.
Okay. How about lot 50? Mr. Manning's Enchanted April. I mean, pardon my French, it's a tempter daughter, so obviously you're going to get Twist. That's a hell of a nice package. I mean, sometimes, we like to finish strong just as much as we like to start out strong in the sale. And that's why the cow, she's at the end of the sale, but that is probably one of the coolest twisty horn cows that you're going to see. And she's bred to HL Django. So how much better do you want? Heifer, bull, whatever that cow produces, that's going to be a heck of a package. Absolute heck of a package. So
next is, Wayne. All right. The next is a red and white animal.
Allie, are you paying attention?
I am paying attention. What about lot 2? How about Sweetie? Yeah. 20 gauge driver out of a Catch It dance.
I like it. Yeah, definitely a really nice cow. Early in the sale, but beautiful cow.
All right. The next characteristic is brindle.
Oh, that's got to be, I would say, the medium-sized cheese has got to land that one, Mr. Gregory Cott. He's got a little heifer in here that is like brindled LBR. She's a keeper, and I mean, she is brindled head to toe pretty much. And that is lot number 7.
And the last one is a true black.
Oh, that's for Joe. We got to have a white one with a black nose or one spot on its ear. No.
Well,
so we already talked
47.
about 47. I got to scroll to 47.
Darling Cowgirl.
Okay, yeah. That, I would say, would qualify for that.
Does that classify as true black? Because he told me sometimes all black cows aren't necessarily true black.
Oh.
I don't. He's tried to explain it to me so many times, and I can't ever get it right. So, I'm not a good judge.
He's not on the phone call, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, is there anything that we have not talked about the sale or the weekend that you want to make sure people know about?
I think we've hit everything, haven't we, Allie?
I think so.
Yeah, just show up, have a good time, buy a bunch of cows, eat too much cheese. Yeah, we'll have plenty of spotted cow.
And 1919 root beer for Joel.
Yes, we will have 1919 root beer, and we're actually going to have an extra half a pallet of it for sale if anybody wants to take some home, because you can't get it just anywhere. So.
Well, thanks for joining us. Make sure to check out the Great Northern Longhorn Classic consignments ahead of sale day and follow us for more updates. Until next time.
All righty. Thank you.